Everyone, what's going on? And welcome back to the channel. And as promised, let's go ahead and talk about Evil Dead Rise. Saw it this past weekend, and absolutely, first off, let's go ahead and just say it. This film exceeded my expectations. It lived up to the hype in every possible way in my mind. If you think you've seen everything from the trailer, you haven't seen anything yet. This film, like I said, it definitely exceeds expectations. It definitely fits in perfectly with the 2013 Evil Dead. But if you haven't seen the 2013 Evil Dead, don't worry about it, because this is its own standalone story. You don't have to worry about ever seeing that one. But this one, I believe, in my opinion, definitely defeats that movie as far as the amount of blood that is used. Practical effect, fake blood. I've never seen a bloodier film in my movie going life. Have never seen so much fake blood on screen. I loved it. It was absolutely fantastic. The acting was great across the board. You know, the child actors and actresses, the adult actors and actresses, fantastic. Now, this film, again, it's able to work because they use a small group of actors and actresses in this. This is not a huge cast in this film. And I appreciate what they're able to do with the small cast. And really, like, there's only really two locations for this film. One, at the very beginning, you see, again, it's not really too much of a spoiler because you see it in the trailer. We have that shot of the girl rising out from the water at the lake, which I'm not going to say how they do the opening credits for this film, but I liked it. I absolutely liked how they did it. I thought it was an interesting start to the film and how they show the title screen come up showing Evil Dead Rise. I really enjoyed that. And then, of course, it goes and moves ahead to the apartment building in California. And I like how they're able to keep a small cast. Well, the apartment building is kind of like it's getting condemned. It's about to shut down, and the people who are left there need to move out and everything. So, of course, we have this mother and her three kids. The father has left, so he's not in the picture. And her sister comes to visit her, comes to see her and everything, because she's kind of like has some things going on with her. And like I said, I think this was just a great, fantastic cast. Like I said, the acting I thought was really, really solid. And you have to excuse my memory because I'm not good at remembering too many names. But the actress who portrays our main possessed character in this film, who've seen from the trailer, she is amazing. I would say she was just incredible, incredible. One of the best possessed characters I've ever seen in any Evil Dead film. She just killed it in every single, part of this film. Loved it. She was perfectly cast. She did a fantastic, fantastic job. Such creepy moments with her involved. Now, I will say with this film though, it's going to surprise some people because I will say that this film, no one is safe in this film. You don't know. Any character could be killed in this film. You do not know. And that's what I really appreciate about this one, is that nobody is left to be safe in this one. Anything is possible. And I appreciate it for that. This definitely is, again, having those expectations and then this exceeding what I really, what I was hoping it was going to be. It was way more than I thought it was going to be. I loved how they left things out from the trailer that really don't show you exactly which way it's going to go. And there were so many great jumps in this one too. Like I said, it's gore level, its brutality is. It might even it's up there. It's up there, probably even a little bit more than 2013's Evil Dead as far as the brutality level with this one. I enjoyed it. I can't recommend this one enough. I went to a 10:30 at night showing, and there was still a lot of people there to see this film, and it did really good over the weekend too. I think it's about 40 million now worldwide, which again, for a film, some people might say, well, 40 million, but for a film that was originally supposed to be just dumped onto HBO Max, but somebody made the smart decision to say, you know what? No, we need to put this theatrical, and they did that, and I think it's going to pay off pretty well. And I think this one's probably going to, have some legs to stay, even in the top 5 maybe for this, for this upcoming weekend. But can't say enough. This is definitely one of the better Evil Dead films I've seen. This one, It's right up there with 2013's. And I'm kind of borderline on which one I like more. And I know how much I did a review on the 2013 one not that long ago. You know how much I really enjoyed that one in my review. But like I said, everybody's did a great job in how they introduced the Book of the Dead in this film. I loved it. I loved it. I mean, just without spoiling, I'm not going to spoil anything, like I said, but just at the very beginning, within the first 10 minutes, there was a brutal, and I mean brutal, brutal scene in this that I absolutely just enjoyed. There were some scenes where you actually almost want to turn away because it's just so brutal, but you can't help but look. So, what is my score for Evil Dead Rise? Well, it is 8.5 out of 10. A solid 8.5 out of 10. Can't recommend enough. If you're a horror fan, if you're an Evil Dead fan, go see Evil Dead Rise. You will absolutely not be disappointed. Like, subscribe, and comment if you have the chance, and I will catch you in another episode. Take care.